myself Parerna Sudan. Today I'll introduce a spreadsheet software that is MS Excel. So before doing MS Excel, I think you should know what is a spreadsheet. So a spreadsheet software basically is a software which provides you a sheet divided into multiple rows and columns. Okay. Spreadsheet is basically used for doing all the calculations, performing all the calculation and creating charts, applying formulas and functions, all the mathematical type of work you can do on spreadsheet. So let us start. First of all, if you have MS Office installed in your computer, you just have to go to the search bar and you have to write Excel, 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 and this icon is for Excel, a green notebook, X printed on it, and when you will click this Excel, it will open this window, and I need a blank workbook. I'll just click it. Now why we call it a workbook? Why not a file? A file is generally having one page in front and you can add on multiple pages. You can go on working on multiple pages, but here you have a long sheet with multiple pages, but with that you can add more sheets into it. Okay, I'll tell you how, but because we can add more sheets into it, so it is called a workbook. Okay, and this is the first basic window of MS Excel. Like every other window, this is the title bar. Here it is written book 1, as you can see. Let me increase its size so that it is more clear to you. Here it is written book 1. So book 1 is the default name given to this Excel file. Okay, and after book 1, these are the tabs which are menus. You click on any menu and you will see that options are changing below. This is a ribbon. This is called a ribbon. It shows you the options related to the menu on which you click. By default, home menu is selected. Okay, so on this ribbon, gradually we learn about these buttons. After this ribbon, you can see this bar. Okay, this bar is known as formula bar, as you can see is written on the screen as I have taken my cursor on it. So formula bar is basically used to write formula or to edit the contents of the cell. Gradually we'll learn. Okay, then you can see this A, B, C, D is written. Okay, this A, B, C, D are the column names. So you can understand that all the vertical lines or all the vertical standing, these are called the columns. Okay, and at the left hand side you can see it is written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the row numbers. Okay, so all the horizontal line from left to right, these are called row numbers. Okay, so every row and every column meet somewhere and form a cell. This rectangular box is called a cell. So cell is basically the intersection of column name and row number. Okay, and you can see wherever I'm clicking, this highlighted border is moving everywhere. So this highlighted border which is moving everywhere after my click, that is called as active cell. Okay, whatever work you want to do on the Excel spreadsheet, you can only do in the active cell. Okay, one more thing, every active cell has a unique address. Yes, like we have an address. Anybody wants to talk to us or wants to meet us, he can come to our address and talk to us. Okay, same way you can go to the each unique address and you can type or edit the text accordingly. So the cell address forms with the column name and row number. So it is very important, column name first and row number later. Like this cell right now which is selected, you can see B is highlighted and 4 is highlighted. So the address of this cell would be B4. And on the formula bar at the left hand side, you can see here, I have highlighted this portion, that the cell address is shown there also. Okay. Now I click somewhere else. Now you can see E and 3 is highlighted. So address of this cell is E3. Now if I click here, you can see that G and 8 is highlighted. So you can see it is showing G8. It was in reverse order also. Suppose you are on some particular cell, you have gone somewhere down the lane, okay, you are here somewhere on H59, and you want to move upward, or you want to reach directly to some particular cell. You don't have to scroll the screen, you just have to go here. This is this particular place is called name box. Okay, so you just backspace here and type A10. Suppose I'm typing A10 and press enter, so you will directly reach here at A10. See, we have reached to A10. Or I want to go to A1, I'll type A1 and press enter, so directly I have reached to A1. Okay, so this is the basically window of Excel software, that you have title bar, then you have menu bar, you have ribbon, you have formula bar and name box at the left hand side, and then you have A, B, C, D, E, F. These are the column names, all the column names, and 1, 2, 3 are the row number. Okay, there are, now you can ask you what will after Z. So after Z it will start like AA, AB, AC, and after AZ it will start BA, BU. After BZ it will start CA, so on it will go on, and I want to go back on A1, so I'll type A1 and I'll press enter, so I'll be back on the beginning of the screen. Okay, now you have seen, you have understood the window. Now how to work in it. It is very simple to work in Excel. Whichever cell is selected, you can write there, or you want to write in a particular cell, you can click the cell, select the cell, and you can start writing. Suppose I want to write roll numbers, so I'll type roll number. Okay, and to move on the screen, you can use arrow keys from the keyboard, left, right, center, left, right, up, down. Okay, so I have pressed the right arrow key, I have moved towards right, I'm writing name here, and then I'm writing marks. Okay, now I'm pressing down arrow key and then left arrow key, I'm typing 1, 4, 5. I have typed 5 numbers. Have you noticed one thing, that when I wrote roll number, in this particular cell, it is touching the left edge of this cell. Okay, and when I write number, it is towards the right edge of the cell. Okay, so this is called left align and this is called right align, and all the alphabets by default they are left align in a cell, and all the numbers by default they are right align in the cell. I'm using this word by default again and again. By default means first time when you start working in a particular software and you use something for the first time, it automatically takes its place, it automatically performs its function. That is known as by default. Okay, so whenever you will type an alphabet, it will be left aligned and all the numbers are right aligned, but you can always change this alignment. Okay, for that what you have to do, you have to select the cell for which you want to change the alignment, and here on the ribbon in the home tab on the ribbon you can see these 6 types of alignments. So I want center, I'll just click on center. Okay, then you can choose multiple cells by clicking and dragging the mouse button. So I have selected all the cells which are having numeric value. So again I'll press the center button and all the numbers will be in the center. Okay, Now I have to type the names. So I'm typing the names. Suppose I have to type 5 names. I have typed 5 names and I have to give them marks. Suppose I have to give them marks out of 100. Okay. So they can have, no, let me give marks out of 10. It will be easier for you to calculate and understand. Okay. So the now I have added one extra marks. How I can remove it? There are multiple ways. I can simply place spacebar and press enter, or I can press delete key and I can press enter. Okay. So the third method is, it is written 4. You can see that here on the formula bar, here on the formula bar, it is showing 4. I can go to formula bar, I can use backspace and I can press enter. Okay. So fourth, I have told you three methods. One is pressing space bar, another is pressing delete key, another is going to the formula bar and delete it, and last method is select the cell and press F2 function key from the keyboard. Okay. As you press F2 function key from the keyboard, this cursor comes. Now you can press backspace key and press enter. So whichever method you find more easy, you can apply that method. Okay. Or appropriate at that particular in that particular situation, you can use that method. Okay. Now I want to add these number. Now you will know why we use Excel for mathematical calculation. For adding these numbers, you don't have to add them manually. What you have to do, you have to select all these numbers, and on this ribbon at the right hand side, it is written editing. In the editing section, there is one option called auto sum. Just click it. As you will click, you will see that the result will be printed at the next cell of the numbers. Okay. So 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 5 12, 12 plus 4 16, नहीं कुछ गलत हो गया, 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 5 13, 13 plus 4 17, 17 plus 3 20. So the total is 20, which computer has calculated automatically. Okay. So today in this class you have learned how to open Excel, how to write text and number in Excel, and how to do simple addition using auto sum function. Okay. I have taught you what are column names, what are row numbers, what is a name box, and what is a formula bar. Okay. So I'm telling you some small things which you can practice on your own. This bar is these options are quite familiar with you. Like you select these headings, and this is a font. You just click here and you can change any font whichever you like. Then you have this size, font size. You can change the size of the font. Now once you change the size of the font, you will see that the spelling is hidden because the cell size is small and the text size is bigger. So to adjust it, what you can do, on this column at the right side edge, you take your pointer, it will become a black arrow and 2 double-headed arrows showing left or right side. Okay. You just have to double click here. It will automatically readjust the cell to the appropriate size. Okay. Same way, you don't want to double click, you just press the mouse left button and you can drag it towards left or right, and you can adjust it according to your requirement. Okay. You don't have to double click always, you can drag this cell. Okay. And it will automatically take the size of the cell. Then you can select these numbers. Again, come here. I have told you about font size. These are the shortcuts to increase and decrease the size of the font. Suppose I want to increase font size, I can click this. you want to decrease it, you can click this, it will decrease. Okay, then you can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can make it underline, you can fill color in the background. Suppose I want some yellow color, and you can change the font color from here. I want this blue color. Okay, so this way you can apply different type of formatting to your this is called formatting. You can apply different type of formatting effects on your spreadsheet. What is formatting? As I have used this word, let me explain. So formatting is basically changing the style, size according to your requirement. Okay, but there is still one thing missing. It would have been better if there would be some lines in this table. So what I'll do, I'll select this whole text. I'll select this whole text and I'll go here after bold, italic, underline. You can see there is a button called bottom border. It is showing right now by default. I'll just click it and it is saying outside border. I'll click it. Now I'll click somewhere else. You can see that outside border has come. It will be more clear to you if I'll go to print preview. Okay. So here you can see that it is showing me outside border. Okay. Now I don't want outside border only. So I'll select these cells again. And again I'll go to this border and it is saying all borders. I'll click it. Now you can see that it is showing me all the borders. Okay. If I'll go to preview again, see it is all borders. So it is clearly showing me all the cells with lines of borders. Okay, so this way you can work in Excel. One more thing, if you don't have Excel, okay, you don't have Excel in your computer, no problem. You go to open any browser and go to O3. Type this here on the address bar and press enter. When you will press enter, it will open the window for Microsoft 365. In the right hand side, there is an option sign in. Click it. Once you click it, it will ask you to sign in. If you have already an account, you just can click on that account, or you can use another account. I have an account, so I'll click that. Now it is asking me for the password. I have entered the password and click on sign in. Okay. Once you are signed in, you will come to this particular screen. Okay. Now here you can see this app launcher here. These are 9 small dots at the left corner of this window. Click there. Once you click there, you will find an option Excel. Click it. Once you click this option, it will show you the screen and it will give you the first option, blank workbook, like it gave me in MS Office. So once you reach here, everything is same. Home tab, this is the ribbon, this is the formula bar, this 1 2 3 4 5 6 row number and ABCD column name, and this is the name box, and this is our highlighted cell. So wherever you want to write, have to press and you simply have to start typing. This way you can, and this is our auto sum button for performing the addition automatically. Okay, those who do not have computer at home, they also don't have to get disheartened. They can download the mobile app for Excel. Okay, the name of the app is WPS Office. Okay, WPS Office they can install in the phone, and there they can open Excel and they can work in phone also. So hope you enjoyed this session. Hope everything is clear to you. In my next class, I'll be teaching you more tricks or more functions or commands of Excel, which you will find very fascinating. Till then, enjoy and practice well. Good day.